Hello, True Hope Church family. We are on the last day of our re-entry series. Thank you so much for walking with us through that. And it's been a great honor to experience these incredible devotionals with you. I've been so blessed by everybody that's responded and posted. So thank you for contributing to this series. Thank you for watching with us and experiencing it with us. All right, this last devotional is on joy. And we're going to be in Psalm 34 very briefly. It's an incredible passage, one of my favorite Psalms of all time. I encourage you to go back and read it. So Psalm 34:5 says, I just blanked on it. Those who look to him are radiant. Their faces are never covered in shame. Those who look to him are radiant. That expresses the joy that we want to talk about today. See, joy is not something that happens to you. Joy is something that you have to be intentional about. See, when I'm looking at my own life, I can get depressed. When I look at the world around me, I can get stressed. But when I look to him, I am blessed. And verse 8, I think it is, in Psalm 34 says, "Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in him." And that's where our joy comes from. Our joy comes from him. Happiness comes from things we do or circumstances around us. Joy comes from the Lord. And joy is a fruit of God's Spirit that he has placed in us. So I had a friend ask me once, "Jim, why are you so joyful?" And I told him, I said, and I feel like the Lord put this thought in my head in that moment, and it was this: I'm so joyful because I remember what God has saved me from. I remember my anger, my lust, my pride. I recall the ways that I've let others down, have been selfish, so on and so forth. And I think about those things, and I think about where those things were taking my life. And I remember that God has rescued me from that. And no longer do those things have power over me. Of course, I still have temptations and challenges, but I remember that God is good and he has given me freedom from those things, and that produces joy in my life. So the secret sauce of this is the joy that we have in our life is found in the gospel that God rescued us, God saved us. And not only that, he's given us a purpose and a plan for today, and he's given us a place in heaven with him in the future. So as you go about your day, my prayer is that you would experience God's joy, that you would maybe even meditate on the ways that God has rescued you, and that you be agents of joy in your home, in your neighborhoods, and in your church. Love you guys so much. Bye.